Hi, Leo. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for December 2025. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in December and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages will be coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Leo Sun, Leo Rising, and Leo Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Leo, now on to your December 2025 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Leo, is the Nine of Pentacles. And this is a card that symbolizes being at peace and contentment with your life and having financial stability and abundance behind you. It could also indicate you're working alone in some way, in some area. You could also be purchasing luxury items or enjoying spending money on finer things. You may feel like, I'm starting to feel claustrophobic. You could feel that way in December. Maybe you're cooped up at home, or you have too many people living in your home, or it could be in your work environment. I don't know, but I get you, or like family situations and things going on in your life could feel like, you could feel like claustrophobic in some way. Some of you are starting to study some kind of new topic and really doing some deep dives and investigations on whatever this topic is that you're interested in. And you could be doing it because you're going to use it in some way on a personal platform, or at work, or to your family, where you may want to show people what you learn how to do. Like, so you could be studying something, deep dive, interested in something, really getting into it because you want to show others. You could use it in a business or on a platform, or to teach and show coworkers, friends and family, other people. Some of you are going to get, if you have a dog, your dog could give birth to puppies in December, or you could be getting a puppy in December. You may be really hepped up on cleaning your place. I see Leos taking clothes out of closets, dishes out of cupboards, wherever, and wiping the cabinets out, cleaning out, not just cleaning it out of getting rid of stuff, but cleaning the interior of closets and cabinets. You may want to make more money in some way, so you may offer some kind of streaming service or something that you create that people could stream. If you own your own business, you could take on a whole new pack of clients, and customers could come to you in the month of December. It could have to do with the holidays, but not necessarily for every one of you. That's not all of you don't, that's not the reason. But for some of you, that's the reason. Some of you Leos are going to get nominated to win some kind of award. This could be in your workplace, or if you work for the Rotary, like if you're part of the Rotary Club, Wiseman Society, the Lions Club, any that's in the United States, in some towns and cities. It's good. So in other countries, I don't know what you have for like town civic clubs, but somewhere, could be a club, group, or organization you belong to, could be at work, could be a town thing, where you get nominated for something. Or if you sit on any committees or boards, they may nominate you to be the secretary, the treasurer, the president. I don't know, the one that, the note taker, the one that keeps a record of the minutes of the meetings. You could get nominated for anything like that. So the next card in your reading, Leo, this has come up, I think, 2 other times. So this may be the 3rd time I've now seen the 6 of Rods. And the 6 of Rods is victory after a battle. So somehow you're going to be victorious here. If you start some kind of show, some kind of program, some kind of, I don't know, course, action, like a course, a webinar, a seminar, it's going to go great for you in December. Again, I go back to that instructional, showing people how it's done. So your 9 of Pentacles message, that message, and your 6 of Rods cards are definitely connected for you. You may talk to some people you haven't seen for a long time, and they may invite you back to their house, or if there's people you knew from long ago that are visiting their parents, maybe they moved away and they're back visiting their parents and they run into you, they may be like, come on, Leo, come over, come to the house. I want you to see my parents and see this and that. Now I got somebody, a deceased person waving me right here. I'm getting the goosebumps and the hair standing up right here. So that is a message for sure to some of you Leos out there, that a deceased relative wants you to know that. So if you run into somebody in December that you haven't seen for a long time, and maybe they moved away and they're home visiting their parents or some other relative, or they're back in the area, they may be like, yeah, come on, let's hang out. Come over to my folks' house. So have a drink. Let's sit down there. My mom's making lasagna. I don't know what. Come over and eat. Oh, I'm getting chills from that lasagna. So maybe it's stuffed shells or lasagna. I don't know. But I'm getting that could come up for some of you Leos. An unexpected invitation to go to someone's home or to their parents' home after you run into them. And the signs keep getting for December of running into people. So that seems to be a theme that's getting repeated. It could be if you go to a convenience store or to a supermarket or to a liquor store. Any one of those places might be where you run into this person. And it's going to make you feel good because it's going to bring back nostalgia or make you feel comfy, cozy, and at home. It's going to be a comfortable feeling for you, a familiar feeling, a comforting and comfortable feeling. It's not going to wig you out and make you feel weird. It's going to be a good thing. Be careful of if you are teaching anybody any of your skills or any new skills. Don't showboat, because I'm getting, you could be a showboat and, do showboating things, which, maybe that's typical for Leos. I don't know. I'm an Aquarius. I think I can be a showboat sometimes too, maybe. I don't know. I'm not criticizing you, Leo. Don't get mad at me. I have Aries rising. I'm sure I can be a showboat. But somebody's agreeing with me. You got somebody deceased here, you Leos. Again, they're waving me really strong. That's when my hair stand up and I get goosebumps and chills. I know that's somebody deceased. So just keep in mind, don't overdo when you're teaching anybody or demonstrating your talents or skills or abilities, that you do it as humbly as possible. So the next card in your reading, Leo, is the Death card, and this is transformation. Something ending so something new can begin. You may feel like you're on an endless loop or an endless cycle. And you may feel like there's certain things that you don't want to keep going round and round and round and doing again and again and again. You may feel like this needs to stop. This needs to and transform into something else. So any schedules, routines, you may feel like that's enough of all of that. So you could be really wanting to change things up in December. I do have a bad news message here. I didn't want to give it, but you know, I can't go against my guides and just pick and choose. I got to say what they tell me. Some of you may have a pet that passes away in December. I'm sorry to say that. I hope that's not true for you Leos out there. I'm going to tell you what, if any enemies, you get confronted by any enemies, you're going to put on a brave face and confront your enemies, or any, you know, troublemakers, naysayers, people that want to start trouble with you. Enemies is a strong word, but you know, you get the gist. I feel like you're going to stand up to them or put on a brave face and, I guess, confront them, if anybody's like that to you. Yeah, because if you feel like anybody is talking about you in a negative way, or making fun of you, or picking on you in some way, or you know, criticizing what something you created or something you do, I see you standing up for yourself about it. Even if it's more than one person doing it, I see you standing up for yourself about it. This is a weird message. I feel like if you're doing anything with reconstruction, bricks, cinder blocks, breaking through walls, especially if it's like in a basement too, it could be in a dark area or a basement, I feel like you're going to see holes. And you're going to be like, I am not touching them. I am not going there. I am not digging in that, because there's something in those holes. It could be rats. It could be, I don't know, because it depends on what country you live in, right? There could be snakes in there for some countries. There could be tarantulas in there for some other areas of the world. There could be rats or like animals that are kind of like rats, or that would be considered like pests and that you wouldn't want to get bitten by. Or so if you're digging anything, this could even be going on outside. If you see holes in dirt, and I feel like they're in walls, or it could be in literal walls that are brick or cinder block, but I see dirt and there's holes, and I see multiple holes. You're going to be like, oh no, I'm not going there. I'm not disturbing that. And you may hire somebody to come with a machinery of some sort, because there's stuff in there. I know that's a really weird message, but welcome to Psychic Readings. So before I continue on to cards number 4 and 5, I just want to let you know it is that time of year again where the new year is upon us. So if you're interested in hearing what my spirit guides have to say for you about the new year of 2026, you can get my New Year 2026 10-card Celtic Cross Psychic Tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac. Also, if you want more predictions and messages about the new year, you can get my New Year 2026 Psychic Crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. And if you would like to get a continuation and an expansion of this video, you can get my Psychic Crystal readings for December 2025. These videos are on Vimeo. They're also on Patreon. The links to Vimeo are down below in the description box, and also the link to my Patreon, which you would get the videos on the shop tab on my Patreon. That link is down below. These links are also on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page to both the Vimeo videos and Patreon. I want to thank you so much for purchasing my videos that I record for these special video series, because it is what keeps this channel on YouTube and Rumble going. So thank you so much for that. So now card number 4, you have the Ace of Cups. And this is a card that symbolizes a new love relationship coming in, or a rebirth to an existing love relationship you're already in. It could also be about something else that you love. Some of you may feel in December like you finally found your partner. Now, you may already be with them, and you could have like a realization like, wow, this person really is the right partner for me. You could have that experience like they really are my true partner. Or if you're single, you could meet the person that really is your true partner. You may want to take them out. You may want to wine them and dine them, whether you're already coupled with them or whether they're a new partner. You may find that you and your partner are going to be, whether they're new or you've been with them, really telling them everything. And they could be telling you everything. Their emotions, their feelings, their hopes, their dreams, their fears. And you could be doing the same. Some of you are going to find out that you or your partner is pregnant. Some of you will give birth to a child, or your partner may be giving birth to a child in December. If you do, this is going to cause a great hubbub in the family, because maybe you or your partner had trouble conceiving, or maybe it was unexpected. Or there could be other factors but I don't feel it's bad hubbub. I feel like people are going to be like, oh, yay, way, hooray. Like it's a good reaction. I don't feel, for some of you, it could be a surprising reaction. Like, oh my gosh, do you believe it? But it's still going to be positive. Some of you could start over in a love relationship, make a new start, because my guides say making a new start in a love relationship. That's what they said. So some of you may. If you broke up, you could get back together. If you had separated, or, or if it's just been like not going great or kind of rocky, you guys could talk and reveal all your hopes, fears, wishes, dreams, concerns, and they could be doing the same, and it could restart, bring a new start to a relationship, a love relationship. If you create something, you could have people dying to buy it. It could be a one-of-a-kind thing, or it could be a book, it could be music, it could be videos, it could be something that you create. I get people dying to buy it, like clamoring to get it. So the last card in your reading for December, Leo, is the Hermit, and this is spiritual guidance, your spirit guides lighting the way, showing you the path to go. This could also indicate you're the Hermit, where you're taking a step back to get a lay of the land before you proceed forward, but you're still going to be guided by your spirit guides. You could be going through powerful emotions in December. You could be going through this period of time where you're like, I got to figure things out. I got to figure out how I feel about this and how I feel about that, and looking for clarity. You may also be concerned about creating new things and not wanting to regurgitate the same old work or content or whatever it is. If you're at a job or in a love relationship or in a home that you don't feel is the right place for you, you may feel like, I got to get out of here. I got to move to a different place or a different love relationship or a different job. If something's like feels too routine, the same old thing, not enough new, nothing really changed, wanting a new schedule, wanting a new pattern of life or work, you could be like, it's almost like reviewing and analyzing your life and the way it works, the way what you do, your routines, your schedules, what you create, how you do it, where you live. You may feel like it's time for new things in your life. And I feel like your spirit guides are going to be putting up signposts along the way for you to read the signs. Like signs, symbols, synchronicities, could be things people say, could be numbers you see or things you read or stuff you hear. That is going to be like signs. And you may not notice the signs at first, but then when they keep reoccurring and reappearing, it could be like, okay, spirit guides are trying to tell me something here, or point me in a new direction or in the right direction. You could be very drawn to old photographs, old photo albums, old videos, even old toys or games or things you played with as a kid, or other things you used as a kid, and you may want to take them out, display them somewhere, or look at them, or repurpose them and reuse them in some new way now. So a lot of going back to memories, nostalgia, things that made an impact or an influence to you when you were young, when you were growing up. Could be, and it could be people. It may not be stuff. It could be memories of others. So you may want to put out a whole bunch of photographs of like relatives that aren't around anymore. That could come up for some of you Leos. So now the best gemstone crystal I got for Leos to work with, use, and wear in December of 2025, you got carnelian. And carnelian restores motivation and stimulates creativity. It gives courage and it promotes positive life choices. It dispels apathy and motivates for success. It's useful for overcoming abuse of any kind, and it helps in trusting yourself and your perceptions. I'd say, based on your tarot reading, this makes sense to me that you got carnelian. And carnelian doesn't come up a lot when I pull the gemstones, so it's nice to see it show up. It's really going to like define you, like your presence. Like you're already like that. You're already defined, Leo. People know who you are, what you're about. Like there's no like, what's Leo all about? No, people know. But it could define your ideas. It could define who you are as a person. I don't know. Somehow it's going to help define you or your beliefs or what you're doing. It's going to get you up off your duff if you've been feeling lazy or tired or not really, you've been kind of like lackadaisical. It's going to motivate you. It's going to recharge you. It's going to give you oomph, like get up and go kind of energy. If you need to learn anything or get advice from anybody, and you're carrying this stone around or wearing it in December, it's going to guide you to the right person or the right person, place, or thing to give you that advice and insight that you need. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And thank you for liking my videos and for sharing them and for subscribing to my channel. If you want to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, you can follow me on Facebook, also on X, and on my YouTube community posts. And I also put predictions and messages for the free members on Patreon and also the Tier 1 members on my Patreon. And if you're interested in any of the special videos I record on very specific topics, bringing you more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for each sign of the zodiac, you can get them on my Vimeo on-demand videos and also on my Patreon shop. I've created a list you can read here on this slide. They are also linked below this video in the description box, and the links are also on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. The link to my Patreon is also down below and also on that page, my videos page at theluckymermaid.com. Now please listen to this message about Vimeo. And please remember to hit the like button to help get this video out to more people, help this channel grow, and help with the algorithms. I do truly appreciate it. So I hope you all have an amazing month of December. Happy holidays, season's greetings, happy Hanukkah, and Merry Christmas. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.